How is it huffin', Jankheads? Welcome back to Spore. It has been a minute, I can admit, but we are back at long last with a brand new fresh PC that is just ready and raring to get some evolution happening. So, as you know, by the title of the video, we're doing an angel today, and that is because of a couple of reasons, mainly because I already did a demon, and it only seems natural to do the yin to the yang, get the angel next, but also, I do actually think angel's gonna be pretty interesting. You know, there's a couple of routes you can go. There's kind of like the classic person, white robe, white angel wings, and halo. But then there's also, like, the biblically accurate angel, which we've all heard of, which is kind of that big whirling mass of eyes and wings, which also seems like it would be pretty cool to draw inspiration from. We'll see kind of which way you guys want to, which way you guys want to lean towards. I'm pretty sure which way you guys are going to lean towards, but still, that'll be up to you guys for now. We're just going to plant the seeds of evolution on a new planet. I don't have any worlds actually going here. None of these strike me as particularly... Actually, well, you know what? This one's kind of... It's got the, I mean, it's not white, but it's kind of like that teal ground, which is kind of heavenly, but it's got a river of blood, which seems demonic. But just remember, angels be pretty messed up too sometimes, so I think they might just vibe with the river of blood just as much. We're going to go ahead and go for normal, see if I can maybe get the Mizziera with 2 eyes. Oh! There's another one with 2 eyes. I don't actually remember that one, but that's going to work perfectly. We're going to do normal mode, of course. Oopie, we're going to go ahead and name this Heaven, as I do believe that is where most of the angels live. I'm not an angel expert, frankly. If you are, please do share your angel opinions and facts in the comments. I will thoroughly read and enjoy all of them, I am sure. Now, we are here. Oh, and we have a tutorial, right, because this is the first game on this profile. That is totally fine. We are a beautiful purple little monster. We're going to go around eating some leafy greens. I do feel like herbivore is the place to start with an angel. We're probably going to be pretty peaceful in general, considering angels and violence don't really go hand in hand, as far as I'm aware. Again, maybe I'm missing some deep lore here, and angels are all about just brutal warfare, and if that's the case, please do let me know. But for now, we're going to keep it chill, go around, eat some green little plants with our purple little cell, already janking colors, which I do love. I'm sure we'll be getting the spike part here soon, so we can get some defense, although at the same time, I mean, do we want to go full pacifist here? That is a question, because at the end of the day, an angel, I do feel like, should perhaps be maybe even forbidden from violence. Like, not just they don't love it, but they straight up are like, you know, they don't mess with it even from afar. So perhaps we go full pacifist this time. I mean, at the end of the day, we did get pretty brutal in the demon run. Okay, I am immediately gonna mate just to get away from Mr. Goliath here. David's gonna need a chance to get some Pootie Tang first. Okay. We are here. We do have the 2 eyes, so I can get that extra bit of DNA. I think for now, we are just going to go for speed. We'll try to get some big ol' angel wings on this thing. You know what, actually? We'll go for the Celia, probably, when we get those. Why is that not symmetrical? Huh. Odd. Is it just because that's the starting one? The starting flagella is not symmetrical? That's not actually something that I knew, but that is kind of interesting. Okay, we're going to start with some angel wings. We'll maybe go for, like, I guess a vaguely person-like physique for the time being. I don't know when exactly the whole biblically accurate thing is going to start happening, but, I mean, you'll know when it does. At least I can say that. I guess, at the very least, we could start with multiple eyes, just to kind of get at least a little biblical accuracy, you could say. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's make this thing kind of all-seeing, and then we'll make many eyeballs a crucial part of the angel build, as well as the wings, of course. And okay, that looks like a pretty good place to start. I'm going to color this thing like a beautiful little angel, and we'll get right back into it. And back we are. Who knew angels hatch from eggs? Well, now we know. And we're back, baby. Okay, we're decently fast, which is going to be good. That's probably going to be mostly what we focus on here in this cell stage. What do we actually want? I don't know. I don't feel like poison or spikes are very angelic, so I'll probably stay away from those. A jet, maybe. I'd say the Celia we definitely want. Maybe we could get the electric part, just because it would kind of look like a halo. We wouldn't necessarily hunt with it, but it could at least be useful for defense. And as long as we don't actually kill anything with it, then I would say that that counts towards our pacifist run. Okay, this guy's a little angry. I'm gonna run from him, keep eating some plants, and, oh, okay, we're nice and big. We don't gotta worry about it. We should be seeing Celia soon. Say that 20 times fast right now. And when you're done with that, we will be back to get some more plant matter. Oh, Daddy. Daddy, you shouldn't have. The jackpot of the century. Man, being a herbivore cell and finding one of these things, it really is like winning the goddamn lottery. Hey, Mr. Squidward, I'm just gonna assume you're too big to really fuck with me. Oh my god, I was so wrong. Ah, he's getting taken by the current. We're fine. Let's just keep munching. Actually surprised we haven't grown yet. There we go. Let's get the rest of this stuff. We'll avoid Squidward, and then peel away. Let's mate again. I think for now we'll just get some more flagella and increase our angel wings even further, but hopefully we'll be getting some Celia soon. Oh my god. Quite literally, I think we have someone watching out for us, everybody. Yo, this could be a truly blessed run in more ways than one. Please, please, please do not. Please do not. The fish. Ow. Ouchie. Okay, we do have a lot of Celia around here. Oh, and I already grew too big. Shit. I actually should have thought about that. But hopefully there's still another chance to get Celia. If we do want to stay pacifist, which I do want to do, then we're just going to have to find the Celia part, which could be hard. I guess at the end of the day, we might just have to see what parts we get with Angel, considering, you know, we don't have the luxury of killing things. Ooh, Daddy! That is the poison part. Unfortunate. At least there's a lot of good leaf matter around right now. I'm not getting really the parts I want, but I am at least growing very quickly, actually. I've only been in cell stage for like 5 minutes so far, and we're already way over halfway done. Like to see it. Oh, nice, dude. Okay, you know what? Another quite literal gift from God. As an angel, we only, you know, we only take what God gives us. Otherwise, it's sin. But we did just get the motherfrickin' electric part. Is it 20? I bet it costs 20. I don't actually use this part very often, so I'm not 100% sure. Let me just grab a couple more without being completely devoured. Come on. One more DNA. One more DNA. Come on. There we go. There we go. And, of course, my mate is in the worst possible place. Pussy prison, you could say. Is that death number 1? Not quite. Not quite. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You know what I need. There we go. Clutch. It's 25, really. Okay. Okay. I do want this to be a many-eyed monstrosity, but for now, we're just going to have to get rid of it. In order to make this thing as Halo-esque as possible, I think we're going to shrink it down. We're going to slap it right on the front. I'm going to try to kind of like hide it partially with an eyeball. Yeah, and then we're just gonna slap these mouths. You know, I'm gonna shrink them down so we can get them as close as possible. And we're just gonna slap them right there, get them nice and big, and now we should have a protection halo facing forward at all times. I don't actually think the size of the part itself dictates the size of the halo, so... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's an angel cell right there. Oh, another meteorite, another meteorite. Yoink, please, and thank you. What do we get? Celia. Guys, I might start believing in God by the end of this. I'm a true blue blood atheist, but fuck, man, maybe God is good. Well, I guess, right, that might as well mate it up and get those wings actually positioned right, because these are the exact same as flagella, so... You know what? I'm actually going to leave us one flagella just for that constant swimming speed, and also these 2 wings I think will be more than enough wingage. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, the most angelic scene you've ever seen. Wait, cell you've ever seen. Listen, I'm rusty, okay? Give me some slack. Alright, we're back, baby. We're back, and we're almost as big as we're going to get, so we are almost done with cell stage. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, shit. I immediately killed something. I was just trying to graze. I was just trying to graze, I swear to God. Does that actually count as a kill? Yeah, it does. Well, they were accidental kills. I I promise. God, if you're watching, I promise those were completely accidental. They simply slipped and fell into my electric halo. I swear to God. Uh-oh, in a little bit of trouble here. Might have to do another shock. But the spike still got me. And you know what? That's a lesson right there. Violence only leads to more violence. And I think we really needed an angel to teach us that. Okay, back it up there, demons, literal spawns of Satan. Oh my God. I actually thought they were gonna run away after I shocked them, but no. So this isn't as much of an enemy deterrent as it is an enemy killer. But hey, you know, that will work for now. What the hell? What just damaged me? I could have sworn that plant just spiked me. And if the plants are spiking me, well, that's the final uprising. That just can't, that won't fly. Okay, buddy, this is really not, this can't continue. There's so many of them. Please stop. They're too fast. There's too many. Go away. I gotta avoid those eggs, man. Okay, we're big enough to be seeing the mud now. I like that. I like that. Okay. Bit of a shock for the big guy, just to, you know, teach him who's boss, make him keep his distance. Don't do it. Oh, man, getting sucked by a Goliath like that's something a man don't return from. At least not the same. Okay, the demons are back. The demon babies are back. Oh, but we do insta-kill them. Nice. Nice. My angel is now high enough level to insta-kill babies. Finally. Oh, and there we go. Just had to chomp down a couple more eggs, which I did actually initially forget that those were technically herbivore food still. But voila! Our terrifying, horrifying, accurate angel is smart enough to walk, I guess. Huh. You know, you forget as a human that you need a brain to walk, but, you know, somehow we get it done anyway. Nice, dude. Nice. We did die once. We did get a couple of kills in there. Actually 7 near the end. But it was just because the horde, the demon horde. Sometimes even an angel must draw his blade to kill the demons. You know what I mean. Alright, let's get on to land. Finish cell stage and clamber onto the planet surface. Right. All of the achievements are also reset. That's kind of fun, I guess. You guys can... oh my God, I'm burping. You guys can get the achievements alongside me. Okay. Okay. So this is where it gets a little complicated. What do I want to do? You know, I do feel like we kind of, there's a lot of options. We could go for something pretty terrifying. We could go for something pretty chill. I think we'll at least start generally in the chill territory. And kind of depending on what you guys think, we will progressively make our way into hellish monstrosity. I mean, biblically accurate angel, which is not at all a hellish monstrosity. No. That would be crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this just as a little remnant of our former Halo. And we're just gonna slap some legs on this bad boy and kind of make him like, just kind of like a little guy, you know? Just kind of like a little man who can waddle around and deliver blessings. And I think that's gonna be a great place to start. I do think we're gonna go more biblically accurate, terrifying Cthulhu-esque monster by the end, but you know, we'll get there. All in good time. For now, slap another herbivore mouth on there, and well, what else do we? Well, I don't know. Maybe I could give him a bunch of eyes. Yeah, actually, maybe I might do that. Okay, well, I still have enough for one extra set of eyes, so I think I'm just gonna go all the way, give him all the eyes I can afford, and yeah, this is kind of our halfway between conventional angel and biblically accurate angel, and I do think it will only devolve. I mean, maybe we just continue having kind of that combo, you know, like a vaguely man-shaped monstrosity. You know, I think that could work. I do still need to paint him up. I don't know exactly what kind of paint scheme I want to go for. Could kind of go for something simple like this. No, I can think of something better. And there you have it. I think this is a pretty good place to be, honestly. As far as angels go, I don't know exactly what I could portray in painting other than kind of what I did, which was a very basic white body. Did give him some shine to it though to really make him, nice and bright. And then I got some gold detailing, which you can kind of see all over his body, but primarily right on top of his head in a little ring. So that is pretty Halo. That's as close to Halo as I think I can get. And then I did also give him just a little bit of a light blue tint there on the feet because he's walking on clouds all day. He's gonna get a little bit wet in his feetsies. And this is where we landed. I think it's pretty good. Just like the demon being mostly red and black, this one's gonna be mostly gold and white. That's just how it is. But let's let this little angel see the sun for the first time. Ah, there you are, coming out of that pixelated water, just as beautiful as the day I made you. That day being about 30 seconds ago, just to be clear. Now, call all your friends. I did leave a tail on him, by the way, which I can't say is a particularly angelic thing. Let's just consider that, halfway between monkey and man, halfway between cell and angel, still got the tadpole tail on. It's the beginning of a new day, and for you, a whole new and strange and wondrous world. A whole new, strange, and wondrous world. There's not two ands in there, believe it or not. Welcome to land. Thank you. How many of these are there gonna be? Okay, do this. Is there just like a disable of this? There must be somewhere. Okay, there we go. Now it's off. Ah, and here we are amongst our fellow angels. Hello, child angel. You are one of God's precious creatures, aren't you? Oh, you're God's most precious little creature. Yeah, you are. Okay, well, we're on land, baby. And you know what that means? It's time to dig up a bunch of bones and make some new friends. We do have charm and sing, so we are just about as socially capable as it's possible to be at the moment. I think we are fully socially capable, technically, and it does seem like we might need it against these guys. I'm sorry, what's that? A Blatardo. I almost feel like I shouldn't say that. God damn. All right, well, these guys do seem to be pretty simple, all things considered, so let's just go ahead and sing them a little ditty, and I'm sure that we can come to some sort of an agreement. Well, thank you very much. We got an alpha? We sure do. All right, Bastardo. Your turn. And just like that, the angels have made their new, well, I was gonna say their first new friend, but it's really their first friend at all. I mean, I just got the capability of even making friends. And I chose you, Bastardo. I chose you. So I hope you, I hope you're honored. Anyway, gave us some good parts. Let's go get some more bones. I see a couple more over here, a couple big piles too. And then we'll probably go talk to these guys next. The Jubles. Yeah, that's a Jubal, all right. All right, Alpha Jubal. I know you got better taste in music than your brethren, but I reckon I can still get it done for you. And would you look at that? The angel's got a brain the size of... Oh, man. I could have said a lot of things right there, but I chose to say none of them because I feel like none of them would have been received well. There's got to be something... I now have a brain the size of a chihuahua. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be offended by that. Hello, oh my good lord, Hawkitan. That's terrifying. Just something you created. That is one of my creations. That is true. It is not one I particularly feel the need to go and talk to at all. So we're going to go ahead and turn right back around. Hello, neighborinos. Oh, you are frightening. Wow, okay, I didn't actually know that there were, like, the level 1 creatures that just spawned in already hating you, but apparently they are, so we're gonna go ahead and leave them alone. We got some cocoon boys over there as well. There are a decent amount of bones around here, so I am kind of swimming in bone piles, which, nothing better than that, really. Let's go ahead and check out a couple more. All right, they're the pod ones. Not gonna be getting any friendship from them. How about y'all? They hate us as well. The sludge. Cool. And then that's us. All right, well, you know what? We already got a bigger brain. Let's go see what kind of parts we got and just evolve right off the bat. Why not? Unless, what are these things? The scraps? Oh, they're kind of cute. Oh, 5 social? Damn, those things already evolved. Okay, we might go make friends with them in a second, but first things first, it's fuck time, motherfucker! You are my mate. Okay. They weren't down at first, but sometimes you gotta sing to them. Now, what did we get? What all did we get? Okay, we got the level 2 herbivore mouths. Do I not have... Oh, shit. It looks like I do not have, the creepy and cute parts pack installed yet. That's kind of unfortunate. I guess we don't have all the extra stuff. Okay, that is kind of unfortunate. I guess I just forgot to do that. I think you just have to, like, open that version on Steam first, and then this version has all the parts. Something like that, but we're not gonna have those for this playthrough. At least for this video. Maybe I will for next video if that's how that works. I don't know. But, okay, at least for now, we can use the basic wings. Probably won't even really worry about weapons. We can get some basic limbs and hands and such. As far as eyes go, we got some pretty surprised ones. We also got these ones, which actually is probably a pretty good one. Those would work too, actually. Alright, well, we'll give them a little makeover. Might as well not have any of these proto parts on us anymore. Okay, interesting conundrum. I maybe could have gone for the omnivore mouths, actually, thinking back to it, just thinking about what may be best for an angel. Although, if we're going biblically accurate, I guess it probably doesn't matter either way. But as far as which one of these I want most, I'm really not actually sure. I'm kind of tempted to go bird, honestly, partially because I feel like I've never used these mouths, and a duck angel does also sound pretty sick. So I think we might go for the bottom ones, and this also gives us that health bonus, which could definitely be nice. I guess having max sing is also definitely important. I guess these might end up having max sing as well. Okay, you know what? That's tough, but I do actually think max sing is going to be ultimately the most important thing, so we're going to give him the little Lardvark mouth. Don't know what I want to do with it, really. Could go for a little elephant angel. I guess for angel, even more so than devil, really. We can kind of do whatever the hell we want, I feel like, you know? It could kind of be crazy. Okay, we're gonna go for a nice, short little, like, aardvark mouth on this primitive angel, and then, yeah, we're gonna keep going from there. Ah, damn, okay, well, I actually ended up running out of DNA, which I guess makes sense. We are pretty early on, and I gave him some good parts, but can't actually put that many eyes on him for now, so we're just gonna have to go with 3. However, this is my little guy. He's kind of a cute little, like, monkey angel guy, I guess. So I gave them, I did want to give them charm, so I did add on these little horns there, which are kind of just like little rounded off horns. I feel like that's kind of a cute, like, you know, juxtaposition to the big demon horns, so I kind of like that. He's got his cute little face, the big old eyes, which I think is pretty cute, actually. I did kind of want him to look terrifying, and I'm sure he will. The more we go. I did also give him the most human-like hands and feet, like those lines, so I think, both because I think that's kind of the most angel-like out of all of these, I guess, and because I think it'll be the most creepy by the end, so that's pretty awesome. Did, of course, give him the wings. I'm sure we can all agree angels got wings. If angels got anything, they got wings. I think coloring-wise, we should actually be pretty good as well, so I think, for now, yeah, I think for now we're just going to go ahead and jump into it. I did, by the way, this arm placement, I mean, at first because I was going to put eyes all up over them, but now it's just kind of like up that, because he's kind of like, he's kind of like a magic caster, you know? Angels are basically wizards, so I feel like it works. Yeah, alright, let's get back into it. I think if we're migrating already, we'll have to deal with that, but we might have some time still. I honestly don't remember. No, we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, so we do have a lot of social level here. My wings did immediately become completely fucked up as soon as we spawned in, so that's kind of annoying. But I'll fix that for the next rendition. For now, let's see if we can actually charm up a Scraps. I wouldn't mind having one of these guys as a little buddy. That sounds kind of fun. Getting a little buddy. I'd say the angels could definitely befriend some pretty strong allies if they wanted to, like a rogue at one point, something along those lines. Okay, very good. We can get the Scraps. I think I will sing to their 2 alphas now, and then we'll get one of them. Oh, which is that? Is that Pose or is that Charm? That's Charm. Okay, sometimes I get Charm and Pose mixed up just because they're so similar, but I got it. Alright, we can definitely get these guys. We'll get one of them as a little buddy. We'll get a little bean pal, and we'll keep moving. Alright, now that our species are best of friends, we can befriend one of them. Fantastic. We have our first pack member. They are a member of another species, which I think makes sense. You know, the angels trying to unite the various species. Yeah, that makes enough sense. Great. Now that we got him, we can go ahead and move on. Probably go to, yeah, I guess just one of the other nearest, one of the other closest nests. If someone really hates us, we can always use the siren song, although I know that shit is finicky, so I don't You know, it's not my favorite thing to use. Okay, social level of 4. We should be able to get these guys too. They're pretty cool looking. You guys aren't actually familiar to me. I don't feel like I've ever seen you. Alright, well, some doofnits. Kind of sounds like a slur, but just assume it's not. Nice, dude. My little bean friend is turning it up. I was actually worried if he could dance or not, but seems like he has all of the... Oh, he doesn't have pose. That is the one thing he doesn't have. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. We may switch him out for a member of our own species. I mean, we will eventually at least switch him out for something. We knew that was going to happen, so won't get too attached to the little bean man, but he's pretty cute, man, and he dances like a champ. And there we go. We are friends with the weird anteater creatures. That is wonderful. What about these things? Dewberry. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, that should be easy. Oh, I'm just realizing that all of the stats I'm reading are once again behind my face cam. So sorry about that. I did forget about that again. Whatever. I'll just be reading them out. Don't worry. I won't let you down. These guys have 1 attack and 2 social. So as you can see, we will be destroying them in the marketplace of ideas. And I believe, with befriending the Dewberries, that we have grown a larger brain. Fantastic. We can see twice as far now. For those of you who don't know, having a larger brain, that is the only benefit you get, is being able to see farther. So, kind of weird, but hey, at least we're making progress. So let's go back. I guess we'll go back to the base and do another... evolution kind of right off the bat. Is that a rogue? No, that's just a Ramo. Okay, they're kind of freaky, so I think we'll steer clear of them. But there are some extra parts out here, so I'm going to do a little part hunting before we go back. Okay, yep, they're angry. Let's just leave them alone. Ooh, nice little nest of pufferfish, like shark creatures. Interesting. Seems like a pretty good ally to have. Oh, you guys actually have a lot of health. I am not sure if I'll be able to do this. Well, they're also going to call in the allies and shit. Let's see how close we can get, because we at least have some charm. Oh, wow, we're not even close. Okay, all right, well, these guys are kind of shockingly powerful. I think they only had, like, I think it was a few social score, so maybe it was because they're in a big group? Huh, I guess we can get another pack member, so I might as well do that before tackling these guys. Oh, hello. A Volcamel. Okay, he's a little scary. I'm gonna leave him alone too. Ah, okay, and we're back to the nest. Fantastic. I brought my little bean friend back. Scraps, my guy. He's doing absolutely great. Any artists out there want to draw scraps for me? Would love that. Just chuck that in the Discord, link in the description. That would be fire. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave this episode here. It's a little short for one of our Spore videos, but I think it's going to be worth it because I want to make a bunch of episodes in this series. We're going to keep the series going, so subscribe for more. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. But I also really want to hear what you guys want to see. Do you want me to kind of keep going with the man-style angel, or do you want me to get really, really crazy with it? Like, where do you want to end? Because we could end just a amorphous blob of eyes and wings, and that would be totally fine with me. In fact, I do think it would be pretty cool, but I'm interested. I want to know what you guys want to see, so let me know, and I will have another video out very soon. I'm also streaming this weekend, so catch me live if you can on Saturday. If you don't, though, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed. Like if you like, subscribe, man! Subscribe! And I'll see you next time. Peace out, Jankheads.